Today I'm going to do a Minecraft building challenge where I'm going to build a house with 1 minute, 10 minute, and 1 hour. This is inspired by Rowan on YouTube, so please check out his video. So first we're gonna start with the 1 minute house. Okay, so we only have a minute, so we're gonna start with this floor, and then we're gonna bring up pillars using strip logs. Maybe we're gonna have to put our door right away, and then the walls, then windows. After I could stop struggling, hold on, yep. And last wall, one more, okay. Windows. Now we're gonna work on the roof using slabs. We only have 20 seconds left and I'm scrambling. Okay, then bring out some trapdoors to finish it off. Okay, we have 10 seconds to close this off, okay. And that's it, with 3 seconds left. Well, this is not that bad. You could say it's a shed, but you know, it's just 1 minute, so I think I did pretty good for myself. I could have added more details, but it is what it is, so we're gonna move on to the next one. It is not what I expected. I thought I could have done more, but I ended up having to leave some details out, especially from the tower, and I kind of messed up the roof a little bit. Well, anyways, time for the 1 hour build. Alright, now that I've finished all 3 builds, I'm going to go back and look at each one of them and see what went wrong, what I could have done better, and just give you my honest thoughts. Starting with the 1-minute house, I barely had any time, so I went with this simple 5x5 and some simple block palettes. I did manage to add on this quick roof design, and there wasn't really much time of proper detailing, so if I could redo this, I'd probably focus on making more details on the outside and maybe add a bit of interior. The 10-minute house gave me a bit more freedom. I built a gable style house with a mangrove roof, spruce framing, and calcite walls, adding textures with trapdoors, walls, and fences. Halfway through, I added this tower on the side with deep slate, and I added the same mangrove roof on top. If I didn't ramble too much, I could have added more details to this tower. As you can see, it's just a plain cylinder with a cone-shaped roof on top. At the end, I added some leaves around the house to add some natural elements and blend it a bit more with the floor, I guess, which is the grass blocks. And finally, the 1-hour house, I didn't start with a solid plan, just with a block palette. As you can see, I use spruce, mangrove, and pale wood as my main blocks, and I also use a ton of green for my roof to add a little bit of nature and look more grown out. With the main shape of the house, I started with this symmetrical piece that stretches out from left to right and the center as the entrance, and then I added this tower inspired from the last build, carrying the same block palettes upwards. I did have a struggle building the roof, as you could probably tell during the building section. If I didn't struggle here, I probably would have had time doing the interior, but I ended up using my spare last minutes doing detailing such as the path, I guess. Well, that's everything for this video. I hope you liked it. Make sure to leave a comment on how I should have done this differently, and I hope you drop a like and subscribe.